No, but I witnessed. It was one of the craziest live sporting spectacles. So I went to a first round match between Benjamin Bonzi and Daniil Medvedev. Daniil Medvedev is my favorite tennis player because
that's controversial.
He's a troll. I like that
because he's Russian.
Because he's Russian.
You disagree about who owns the Donbass, and you support.
That's exactly. Well, damn, if I would have gotten there if you let me speak.
Sorry.
No, so for listeners, for context, Daniil Medvedev, he was a former number one. He won the U.S. Open in 2021. He's slumping. He's crashed out in the first or second round of every major. His career is definitely on a downward trend. And he played this guy named Benjamin Bonzi.
Wait, but why is he your favorite player?
I just love him because he's a heel. I think tennis needs a good heel. And he's a troll.
Off, but him and Tsitsipas, funnily enough, have like a little bit of a rivalry.
They have a beef. Yeah.
And they both are kind of falling off at the same time. It's very strange.
Yeah, they had a beef. You know, Tsitsipas called Medvedev a bullshit Russian. And then Medvedev went up to me. He's like, get over here, Stefanos. Get over here. Where are you going? What? It's because he's this little kid who doesn't know how to fight. He called me a bullshit. You started it. You call me a bullshit Russian.
Yeah, I like Medvedev too. He doesn't give a fuck. He's one of the few players who's just like completely fine, just losing his shit on the court. He also has a fun playing style.
He's really
one of the few players who
he's really unorthodox, but he's really smart is the thing. Like he studied physics and is like a really high ranking chess player. But it shows like on court, he has like a mouth to him where he like is not afraid to point out like hypocrisies and bullshit. But
yeah, he'll go to the umpire like, "Who are you, an idiot? Are you the dumbest person alive? Then why would you make that call?"
But well, I don't know if I can say I'm a fan of him anymore because he was at his fucking worst.
He crossed the line. He crossed
the line. So basically what happened is he played this guy named Benjamin Bonzi. Benjamin Bonzi beat him in the first round of Wimbledon, played him again at this US Open. It had this drama. Like, you know, I think the sporting lines were like, it's pretty 50-50. Bonzi might win. So he was down 2-0. He was facing, Bonzi had match point. Bonzi hit a first serve into the net. He's supposed to get a second serve. Then all of a sudden the umpire was like, what are you doing? Get off the court. And everyone looks and there's like a random photographer ran onto the court to like squirrel his way into the side. And then the umpire was like, okay, first serve for Bonzi. The crowd went apeshit. And I'm not even
why is it first serve?
Which, to be fair, it is the rule.
It technically is the rule, but in the heat of the moment and of match point.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Out of like a guttural reaction, I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
I started booing. Everyone starts booing. We were booing.
So you joined.
Oh, I was totally a part. I was on my feet. I was like, boo, boo, fuck you.
Because no one knew the rules.
Huh?
Because no one knows the actual
But also, the ones who were like cheering, only fucking dorks were cheering for Bonzi. There was a group of guys behind me. I'm not.
Dude, the French come out. Every time I've been to a live tennis match against a French person, the French are always there. It's so annoying.
So annoying.
Allez, allons-y.
But dude, Medvedev just leaned into it, and the game got stalled for 15 minutes.
He turned into like a wrestling match.
He turned into a wrestling match. He went up to the umpire, started screaming at the umpire, "Are you a man? Are you a man? Are you a man? You're shaking. Why are you shaking? Because you made the wrong fucking call. Everyone's gonna see this." And everyone was booing, and he was like orchestrating this. It was crazy. Yeah,
I feel like that stuff only happens at the U.S. Open.
Yeah,
too. Like other countries and their.
It's because it's a very polite sport, but then the U.S. Open, everyone has like 10 honeydeuces in them, so all the decorum is going out the window.
We're like completely turned into wrestling.
Yeah, like if it's at a basketball game, the umpires they'll like shut it down quickly because they're used to this. But at tennis, they're like,
the honeydeuces are crazy.
I don't know what to do.
The ump did completely lose control. Medi also lost. He tried to quiet it down, but at that point, it was completely gone.
And then he came back.
Maniacs.
Yeah.
And then Medi lost.
This is where they're trying to raise the prices to get rid of the hoi polloi, but they can't.
No.
We'll pay anything just to cause havoc.
If there's a chance to rip some seats out of the stands.
They have no idea. There's a lot of real estate developers who keep having kids in New York, okay?
Yeah. Right.
They're going to keep going to the US Open and paying $25 for honeydews. Dude, it was crazy though. It was
honeydewed up?
I wasn't honeydewed up.
It's just straight vodka, basically.
Dude, I was like,
it's ridiculous.
Because I've been to the U.S. Open before, but I'd never tried a honeydeuce, and I was like, I just got to try this thing. So because everyone's always like, do you have a honeydeuce? It is so strong. I took a sip and I was like, whoa, this is...
Yeah, and then you have to like flip your head back and forth for 4 hours. Like it's psychotic construction. Yeah, let's get people insanely fucked up and then vomit everywhere.
Yeah.
But then when I got home and I looked at all the post-game analysis, the internet unanimously has decided that if you were cheering for Medvedev or you were booing, you should be banned from all live tennis. I was on the wrong side of history on this.
Of history. Wow.
I was on the wrong side.
Wow,
of
Robin D'Angelo over here. I didn't
we're
realize.
making tennis herstory tonight.
Didn't realize.
I know. I'm just telling you guys, be careful out there. It can happen to anyone.
It is funny because as someone, I was watching it live at home. I was going like animals, but I know in my mind, like, if I was in the
You'd have just been.
I would have been like,
You've been throwing cantaloupe.
yeah.
It was insane.
It's fun to just become a mob. We all kind of want
It
to.
feels so good to get caught up in it. It's
Yeah.
like, and you leave and you go, I don't know who that guy was. That wasn't me.
Punched a kid.
I'm not like that. You didn't do anything wrong. We're not going to ban you.
Well, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go on Monday.
You're going. We might go again. I might go again. Who knows?
Maybe tonight even.
This is when all the seats are going to be cheap too, because people are the scalpers are going, God, I can't believe people didn't buy these for triple.
Well, that's what happened. I was at Rockaway Beach, and then impromptu, we were like, should we go to the U.S. Open? New York is the best city in America, baby.
It really,
it is the fucking best.
You can't do that in fucking L.A. Oh,
Undefeated.
Should we go to the Lakers game and sit in 3 hours of traffic? And
try to go to a Lakers game than a Dodgers game. Never going to happen.
Okay, that was Middlebrow.